Have you ever seen someone crying because they didn't want to go to the beach? I don't know what was that. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a really special video. I know I always say that, but this time it's true. It's my first story time ever. I don't know if I will be good at it. I don't know if I'm a good storyteller, but we will see. This story I'm going to share with you guys today is my panic attack at the airport before I was leaving for a trip to Mexico. And it was quite a story, and I want to talk to you about it because maybe it will happen to you one day, or maybe it already happened to you. And looking back at this story, I'm kind of proud of myself, even though it was really hard to deal with at the moment. So yeah, we're going to start. And if you are not a subscriber yet, you should definitely subscribe, okay? I'm telling this at the beginning because I don't know if you will listen to the whole story, but please subscribe right now. Okay, now I can tell you my story. Let me explain to you the beginning of this story. So basically, it was on January 1st, I think. Yeah, it was the first day of the year of 2018, and I was leaving for vacation with my boyfriend's family. So basically, it was me, my boyfriend, the brother of my boyfriend, our girlfriend, and the parents of my boyfriend. So the whole family was there, and me, my second time taking a plane. I went to Europe the summer before that, but it was actually my first time traveling without my mom and with other people than like my mom or my schoolmates. So yeah, I was kind of really stressed because if you don't know, I have a anxiety disorder, which makes me super anxious about traveling, taking the plane, everything. So as soon as I'm leaving home and I'm not in my comfort zone, I'm super stressed, I'm super anxious. So that was my mood basically. So the night before I left, I was crying in the bathtub like a baby. I was super anxious, I was crying in my bed, I didn't want to leave, I was so stressed. So yeah, we were leaving in the night at midnight because we had to be there in really early in the morning. Our plane was leaving at 9 o'clock in the morning, but at Montreal. And if you guys don't know, I'm living in Quebec, and from Quebec to Montreal, it's 2 hours and a half. So we were leaving really soon. Like, I didn't sleep at all. I slept for 15 minutes in total in my night, so it didn't help for my anxiety, because when I don't have enough sleep, I'm super anxious, I'm feeling sick, and I really need to sleep a lot, like 9 hours to feel good. So I wasn't feeling good at all, first of all. So yeah, we finally arrived at the airport. I think it was like 4 a.m. super early. Our plane was leaving only at 9, so we had a lot of time to kill. And since I was really anxious for the night before because I haven't slept, and I was crying the whole night almost, so I wasn't feeling good at all, and I was just trying to calm myself down, trying to like, okay, everything will be fine, you will have a nice trip. I was, honestly, I wanted to go, but I was so stressed, and you cannot imagine how stressed I was, because it's like normal stress. It's not like that. Everyone is stressed before you go on vacation. You're nervous about not having all your things, forgetting something happened, things like that. But I wasn't stressed because of that. I was stressed because I haven't, when I don't have any control on the situation, that makes me super anxious. So basically, when I'm on a plane, I'm nervous because I'm here and I don't have access to anything. If I'm not feeling well, if I have a panic attack, I'm stuck here. and I'm like in the air and I don't have access to anything, and I'm just stuck in here and I cannot do anything. I don't have any control at all. So that's what makes me nervous about taking the plane. But I know it's like really stupid, but I'm like that. So yeah, okay. Sorry about that. I'm just talking so much. The story will never end if I continue like that. So okay, basically we were at the airport at 4 a.m. and we had a lot of time to kill before taking the plane. And when you have time to kill, what do you think I was doing? Thinking, and like I was freaking out. Okay, so I got some breakfast. I was trying to eat a little bit. We were talking together, but I was trying to sleep at the airport. Like I was sitting on the chair and I was trying to sleep a little bit because I was so sleepy, and I haven't slept in the whole night. So yeah, I was trying to relax myself, to don't overthink, and telling myself everything will be fine. But then, the pre-boarding was like at 8 a.m. So at 7 a.m. I started to really get anxious, but like more than ever. And it was not funny, okay? Just to explain, just to show you guys how I was like there on the chair, and then I just started freaking out. Like I was out of control. I was like there and I was like, oh my god, I cannot go, I'm so stressed. I'm not feeling well, I'm so stressed, oh my god, what I will do. And I was lying there and I started to shake, like I was shaking right and I was lying there on the chair in the airport, and I was like, you don't understand, I cannot go, I'm not able to go, I won't be able to go, I don't have enough, I'm not strong enough to like get through my anxiety. It was like my anxiety was so much to deal with that I was not able to just put that away and go. I was not able to control myself, basically, to control what I was thinking, to control my body. So I was totally, I just lost it, and I was on the chair. I was shaking all my body right there, and I started to cry. I started to cry so much, like I think I left a lake basically at the airport. Like I was crying, and then I was only with my boyfriend because the rest of his family was like, I don't know where they was, but they were not with us. They were sitting, I think, further than us. Because yeah, so I was crying so much, and I didn't want them to see me like that because I was so shy. And I was like, I don't want your family to see me like that. I don't want anybody to see me like that. Just I was not able to breathe, almost. Like it was a nightmare basically. But imagine being like that in front of all your boyfriend's family, not only his mother, not only his father, but like his brother and the girlfriend of his brother. Yeah, that was so embarrassing, honestly. And okay, so I managed to stop it. So I was crying and shaking like that, and just like, and the only person who is able to talk to me when I'm like that is my mom. So I decided to call my mom, and I told her, Mom, you need to pick me up. I don't give a fuck if you're like 4 hours away from me. You and Dad, you're going in the car, and you go to Montreal, you pick me up at the airport, and you bring me home. Like, I'm not able to do it, Mom. You need to help me right now. And I was like, no, I'm not going to feed your anxiety. You need to go through it. You need to go. You don't have any choice. So imagine me, like, when I don't have any control, how bad I'm feeling. So I didn't have the choice to go. I was stuck there, and I was having a panic attack, which is my worst nightmare. Even every time I go somewhere, my worst fear is to have a panic attack, and it was literally happening right now at the moment. So honestly, the worst thing ever. So yeah, how I get through all of it is that my boyfriend's mom just passed with Stephanie, which is the girlfriend of my brother. No, sorry. Stephanie is the girlfriend of my boyfriend's brother. So they were together and they passed and they saw me crying like a baby, and it was like, oh my god, what is happening there? And they come close, and I didn't have the choice to explain them what was happening. Like, they know I was having anxiety problems, but I don't think they understand how bad it was. Like, they saw me at my worst, and I was not able to stop crying. Like, imagine. Oh gosh, when I think about it, I'm so shy, but I want to share this with you guys, because if it happens to you one day, I want you to know that you're not alone, and that kind of things happen. And when you are not able to control yourself, just let it go and just cry, cry, and cry, and you will see that after that you will feel better. And honestly, I think the worst part was that I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to talk about it with anybody else than my boyfriend and my mother, who already know about my problem, but I didn't want anyone to see me like that. And I think that was part of the problem, because if I have talked to it to like everyone, I will have not panicked, because I will be like, oh, if I don't feel well, I will just tell them, they will help me. But I didn't want to tell them that I was feeling bad like that. So yeah, that surely didn't help me. Okay, so where I was in my story, sorry. I'm such a bad storyteller. I'm talking about everything at the same time. Last thing, I was crying with my boyfriend, my mother's boyfriend, and Stephanie saw me. They come to me, and they were trying to help me. So we talked a lot, and I explained them the situation. And then my boyfriend started crying too, because I really, really, really didn't want to go, and they all really wanted me to go. And I totally forgot to tell you, but it was my it was my boyfriend's mother and father that have paid the whole trip for me. So imagine how bad I felt. I wasn't able to control myself, and that was like the best gift someone can do to me. And I was there, and I didn't want it to go. I was feeling so bad, and I didn't want to disappoint anyone, and I was doing it like I was literally disappointing everyone there, and I was, oh god. So yeah, I talked to them a lot. I explained them the situation, and they really, really helped me. And what helped me the most, I think it was to talk about my problem, because I didn't want to talk about how I was feeling, and that was part of why I was feeling like that. Because if I have told everyone, then I will not had all this pressure on me to be okay, to feel good, to don't have a panic attack. And when I talked to them, this pressure just went off, and I started feeling better. And then my boyfriend's helped me a lot through it also. And the only way I was able to go is telling myself, Sarah, everything will be fine, and if there's something, you can take a plane and go back home. But I still try. You need to try. Because if you don't try, you will never do another trip in your life. You will be scared, and you will have other panic attacks. So if you want to control your life, and if you want to live your life like you want, you need to control yourself, get up and go on that fucking plane. And I did it. Believe me or not, I actually was able to stop crying. I talked to myself. I called my mom, and I told my mom, I'm going to go, okay? Watch me doing it. And I took the plane, and on the plane, it was fine, honestly. I was not having any anxiety attacks or everything. But yeah, it was quite a day. But I can assure you that I have done two other trips since then, and everything was fine, and I had a good time. So yeah, that was my story about my panic attack at the airport. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have enjoyed it, please like the video, and most important thing, subscribe to my channel, because I want to do a lot of videos, and I love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to talk to me about one of your experience having a panic attack or something like that, just write in the comments, or you can always talk to me on Instagram. You can DM me if you want and talk to me about your experience. So yeah, I hope you will have a good day, and thank you so much for watching.